Ah yes, listen to that music. Hi, Caro the movie critic here, and today I will be talking about not just Jurassic World, but I will be talking about each movie in the series, 1, 2, and 3, and also Jurassic World, and I'll go over each movie in depth. I don't know how long each review will take. It'll depend how fast I go and how mad I will get, and I am mad in one of the movies. And we'll see. And a lot of people are anticipating Jurassic World. It's been going on, it's been through development hell for a lot of years, trying to figure out what kind of movie this fourth one will be, and whether people are craving for it. And I think they are. And I have seen Jurassic World, and not spoiling it, that a lot of people were. It was a kind of a packed theater, no doubt, and they did not want to be disappointed. So what I'll do is I'll go over each movie in depth and discussion, whether I liked it or not, and see what's right and wrong, maybe analyze what's going on in each movie, and we will go on from there. And the print review of Jurassic World will be on the blog. The link will be on the bottom of the YouTube page below the video, and maybe will be at the end of the video in general. So without further ado, let's just get started and start with Jurassic Park, the original one, directed by the great director Steven Spielberg. Alright then, now let's start with the very first movie, and now a series, Jurassic Park, a 1993 movie directed by the great director Steven Spielberg. And this movie is quite an achievement, mostly for the special effects created by Stan Winston, who designed these dinosaurs to become more realistic than anticipated, because he used animatronics than 90s CGI to make them real. And mission accomplished, Stan Winston. It is great, and we did cheer for the dinosaurs to become scary, maybe heroic. Now, what is this movie about, you might ask? Well, let me tell you again, because a lot of people have seen this. Dr. Hammond is a founder of Jurassic Park, and he's the CEO of InGen, who has created a theme park called Jurassic Park, and on Isla Nublar, I believe. And it is an island that is isolated, and he invites paleontologist Dr. Grant and Dr. Sadler, who is a paleobotanist, along with Dr. Hammond's lawyer, and also the mathematician Ian Malcolm, who was played brilliantly by Jeff Goldblum. And you know, life finds a way. I mean, he did it. The son of a bitch did it. I mean, he's quite a character. Anyway, I mean, they're all taking a look around all the park, and then obviously, because it is a Spielberg film, we have to see the majesty and audacity of all these vegetative dinosaurs being shown to us, the audience, for the first time in the movie. It is quite a dazzling scene, you know, and he knows how to craft that movie well, along with the great score by John Williams. Meanwhile, a computer programmer named Dennis Nedry, played by Wayne Knight from Space Jam. I don't know why I know about that. Dennis Nedry, he's been bribed by a corporate rival to steal dinosaur embryos, so, you know, to make them rich. It's not quite clear as to why the corporate rival wants them, but hey, they want them. Along for the ride is also Dr. Hammond's grandchildren, and everything is going according to plan, spare no expense. And all of a sudden, there's a storm coming, and everybody evacuates except for Nedry and Samuel L. Jackson, Bob Peck as the gamekeeper, and the rest of the crew, the rest of the clan. And as Dennis steals these embryos, the park shuts down, and a T-Rex breaks out and attacks mostly everybody, mostly the grandchildren. Yeah, hell is loose. Hell is all loose, and the grandchildren do survive. Unfortunately, the lawyer doesn't. Spoiler. And it's just abrupt. However, I mean, it is kind of a mystery as to why Dr. Grant is telling us why these dinosaurs are made. But we didn't really care. We just enjoy the dinosaurs. I mean, it is a very good movie. It is very fun. The only weak thing about it, I felt, were the characters were not that memorable. I mean, I only remember Dr. Grant and Dr. Malcolm real well. Samuel L. Jackson, yeah, he has that one line, hold on to your butts. But other than that, it has a good sequence near the end. T-Rex fighting all those raptors. And it is quite chilling. And it's quite remarkable. So, obviously, I would give Jurassic Park. It's nearly perfect, but it's a very good movie. So I would give it 3.5 stars for Jurassic Park. Now we move on to the sequel, also directed by Steven Spielberg, The Lost World Jurassic Park, which is a very strange title. I don't know why it's like that, but we gotta face it anyway. So it's 4 years after the events from Jurassic Park, and there's an incident involving a family who's vacationing in Isla Sorna, and a little girl gets attacked by a few raptors. She's okay, which allows Dr. Hammond's nephew to gain control of InGen. Now, Dr. Hammond sends a very different, sleepy-eyed Dr. Malcolm, again played by Jeff Goldblum, and it's very strange how one movie changes, because Dr. Malcolm, he was a very different guy from the others in the first movie. He kept hammering on and hallucinating about life and chaos, and in this movie he's just defeated. He appears defeated in the beginning because he wrote a book regarding the events from Jurassic Park, and a lot of people thought that he was crazy and destroyed his academic reputation. So Dr. Hammond sends him to Isla Sorna because he convinces him that his girlfriend Sarah, played by Julianne Moore, is on the island, and he and also two guys, video documentarian played by Vince Vaughn, and Eddie, who was an engineer played by the guy from The West Wing. I forgot his name. My apologies. And also along for the ride, who's kind of a stowaway, is Dr. Malcolm's daughter Kelly, played by Vanessa Lee Chester, who, okay, there's no resemblance. You know what? I don't care. I don't really care. He's just another character. But even if you get rid of her in the movie, it doesn't make quite as much of a difference. So I felt like it was kind of a random character. It's kind of an anonymous character. So even if we don't have her in the movie, it would have been okay. Because there's a gymnastics scene that I felt it was pretty silly. Their mission also is to prevent the engine company controlled by Dr. Hammond's nephew to be on that island to hunt those dinosaurs down, most particularly the T-Rex. So this jerk, Dr. Hammond's nephew, tries to get all these dinosaurs for an attraction in San Diego, and along with him for the ride is a really particularly effective character played by Pete Postlethwaite, who I think is the best character in the movie. He's very demanding, he's very controlled, and he knows what he's doing, but mostly he wants money. Wow. However, this movie does not have the sheer bravura and sheer audacity as the first movie. it's mostly a monster picture. It's a hunting picture, and most of that it really occurs in the second half. It's just chase, 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 and action. A lot of people get eaten. A lot of people get eaten by raptors, a T-Rex, everything. And then the whole climax, which it's really long, takes place in San Diego. The T-Rex rules it. And what is it doing? He's trying to look for his child. Okay, so overall, the flaws for the film. I felt like it was really lacking. I felt it was a little overlong. It was the longest of the series, I think. And the climax went on way too long in San Diego. I felt like that was a different movie. I felt like a Godzilla movie. There's a little shot of, well, it's a shot that felt like a Godzilla movie. You can find it. It's not that hard to overlook. But the biggest flaw, I think, is that when the ship docks at San Diego, we see the crew eaten. Okay. Now the T-Rex is in place. It's closed. Its doors are locked. Now, how did the T-Rex eat the crew while it's closed? I don't know. So that was the biggest flaw for me. But I did kind of like it a little bit. No memorable characters whatsoever. It becomes really repetitive with the action and the chase. So I wouldn't buy it to a degree. So I would give it 2.5 stars for The Lost World Jurassic Park. It's not bad, but it's okay.